Much so dry out there now, but Denver Water says watering restrictions might not be necessary this summer. An indication Colorado's water supply is much healthier than that in several of the states to our west, now dealing with a severe drought. This is what it's like in California, where unprecedented watering restrictions just took effect. Look at how low that reservoir is. Homeowners are being asked to sharply cut back usage amid that state's worst drought in decades. CBS 4's Jeff Todd checking in now from Cherry Creek Reservoir. And Jeff, the water outlook for our state is actually pretty good.
Jim, we found this pretty interesting when we found it out today. In a glass of water, half of it comes from the western slope. And right now, while the snowpack is dwindling, we found out that reservoir levels are actually above average.
We're the headwater state to 18 downstream states and the country of Mexico. So when we do anything on water issues, everybody notices.
Right now, the Colorado snowpack is only 65% of average, but where that water is heading is a different story. Right now, the Colorado reservoirs are 108% of average.
And we're actually better this year storage-wise than we were last year.
We need to really be cautious. We live in a dry state. You never know what the next year or even the summer will bring, so it's just smart to use water efficiently.
Denver Water services nearly 25% of the state's population, but only uses 2% of the water. And this year, its resources are in the wettest parts of the state.
Denver water supply is actually in pretty good shape at this point, and that's thanks to normal snowpack in our collection area, as well as reservoir levels that are higher than average, and really efficient water use by our customers.
But that's not the case everywhere.
Has there been a call on Colorado to release more water?
No, we have a series of compacts that determine how water is shared between the states, the 7 basin states on the Colorado River and the country of Mexico.
The state says there are contingency planning discussions going on with the areas to our west.
California has another year like they've had this year, then we need to have that plan stood up and ready to go. So time is of the essence.
State officials tell me that they're actually learning quite a bit from what California is going through. They're in the stages of finalizing the Colorado water plan. They say that if our state was supposed to have a very dry year, then our ducks would be in a row and we would know what to do. For now, we're live at Cherry Creek State Park. Jeff Todd, CBS 4 News.